The truth about masturbation after 60, where is the line between healthy and harmful? When most folks think about getting older, they picture creaky joints, fading energy, and a sex drive that's quietly packed its bags. But there's something not many talk about, yet it lingers in the minds of plenty: masturbation. Yep, even at 60, 70, or, believe it or not, 80, it's still a thing. It comes with real feelings, a bit of guilt for some, and a whole lot of questions. Is it normal? Healthy? Or something to steer clear of? Let's dive into this sensitive topic with a clear head, a little science, and a lot of heart, the way you chat about it over coffee with a trusted friend. Masturbation is just a natural part of being human. It's a way to feel good, ease stress, and stay in touch with what your body needs. It's not just for the young or middle-aged, it happens with older folks too, especially if they're living alone, have lost a partner, or still feel that spark but don't have an outlet for it. Forget the myth that seniors don't think about sex. The truth? That desire can still simmer, loud or quiet, depending on health, mindset, and circumstances. From a science angle, masturbation, done in moderation, mindfully, and in tune with your body, isn't harmful. In fact, it can do some good. It can melt away stress, help you sleep better, and keep blood flowing to all the right places. For those over 60, when the body's not as spry as it once was, a little sexual activity can boost confidence and make you feel like you've still got a grip on things. But, like anything, too much of it, or doing it in a way that doesn't suit your health, can stir up trouble, both physically and mentally. Let's start with the physical side. As you age, your body doesn't bounce back like it used to. Masturbation can leave you wiped out if you overdo it, especially if you've got conditions like heart issues, high blood pressure, diabetes, or nerve problems. For some, it might trigger chest pain, an irregular heartbeat, dizziness, or a blood pressure dip after climax. And if you're not gentle or clean, the delicate skin down there, thinner and more sensitive with age, can get scratched or infected, causing discomfort that lingers. Then there's the mental side. Cultural or religious hang-ups can make some folks feel ashamed or guilty afterward. Others might lean on masturbation to escape loneliness, which can spiral into a habit that feels hard to break. Not common, but it happens. That can lead to pulling back from friends or family, leaving you feeling more isolated and dragging down your quality of life. So, how do we think about masturbation after 60? It's not about judging or shutting it down, it's about understanding it. Getting it right means protecting your body and mind while honoring your needs, no matter your age. Society tends to focus on sex as a young person's game, full of fire, hormones, and passion. But sex isn't just for the young. It's a lifelong part of being human, even if it looks different later on. For older folks, it might not be as wild, but it's still real, and masturbation often becomes a go-to when a partner's not around, health makes things tricky, or there's an emotional gap with a spouse. Let's clear up the stigma first. Some people, raised with strict traditions or beliefs, see masturbation as wrong or shameful. But modern science says it's a healthy way to meet your body's needs, especially if you're solo or facing hurdles in your sex life. It's a private way to relax and feel in control without relying on anyone else, something that can be tough, physically and emotionally, as you age. The perks go beyond just feeling good. Masturbation can lift your mood, ease loneliness, and remind you that you're still alive, still feeling, still you. Studies show it gets your blood moving, helps you sleep, and releases happy hormones like dopamine and oxytocin, stuff that's extra important when aging brings its share of aches and losses. Some doctors and therapists even encourage it for seniors, especially those who've lost a spouse, as a way to care for themselves. But to make it work, you've got to approach it with balance. Done privately, in moderation, and without guilt, it's all good. It can be a tool to keep your mind sharp, your body humming, and your emotions steady, something society often overlooks when it comes to older folks' needs. Now, the flip side. If it's too frequent or intense, masturbation can tax an aging body. Your heart, circulation, muscles, and joints aren't what they used to be. Overdoing it can leave you exhausted, dizzy, or even trigger serious symptoms if you've got underlying health issues. Bad posture or rough movements can strain your back, hips, or hands, small injuries that add up. And delicate skin or dry tissues, especially in women after menopause, can get irritated or infected without proper care, like using lube or keeping things clean. There's also a risk of over-relying on it. If masturbation becomes your only way to feel good, or if you lean heavily on intense stimuli like porn, it can mess with your ability to enjoy real intimacy later on. Some men notice they can't climax with a partner but have no trouble solo. Women might find their sensitivity dulls if they rush or push too hard. These aren't just young people's problems, they show up in older age too, making it harder to reconnect sexually if the chance comes. Mentally, it can hit hard too. Guilt or embarrassment can creep in, especially in communities where sex talk is taboo. Some folks get stuck in a cycle, masturbating to cope, feeling bad about it, then doing it again to feel better. That can lead to anxiety, low mood, or even a compulsive habit, where you feel like you need it to sleep or focus. It's rare, but it's real, and it can pull you inward, away from the world. If masturbation starts causing pain, physical issues like erectile dysfunction, or feels like it's taking over, it's time to talk to someone, a urologist, gynecologist, or sex therapist. No shame in it. Sex at any age is normal, and pros are there to help, not judge. They might spot bigger health problems, like diabetes or prostate issues, that need attention. And if it's more about feeling trapped or ashamed, a counselor can guide you through without making it a big deal. The bottom line: masturbation isn't the problem, it's how it's done. For folks over 60, it can be a healthy, private way to stay connected to your body and emotions. But it needs to fit your health and life. Ignoring warning signs or bottling up shame doesn't help. Talking openly, to a doctor, therapist, or even a trusted friend, can make all the difference. This isn't just about biology, it's about living fully. Aging doesn't mean shutting down your needs or desires. Masturbation, handled right, can be a small but real way to care for yourself, keeping you grounded and human. And for families or communities, it's about respect, not judging, not dismissing, but supporting older folks to live well, in every way, even the private ones. Because at the end of the day, being human doesn't have an expiration date.